house is shaking a bit and doors slam occasionally, so I will edit out everything that I can. But you might hear some wind stuff. You might hear some wind stuff. Sorry. I think my dad was trying to come in. But I'm filming. So today, we are doing a movies ASMR. So basically, I'm going to talk about all of my favorite movies from my childhood, and from now, I don't really watch movies, so the list is not that long. There are more movies from my childhood. There are more movies from my childhood than from now. But they're basically all classics in my opinion. Not classics, but you'll see. So, the first movie is my favorite movie on planet Earth. I love it mainly because Sandra Bullock is amazing. But it's called The Blind Side. It's about football. And it's about this boy who is homeless essentially, and this very well-off woman. It's okay, now that I'm talking about it, it's definitely a white savior movie. But it's not quirky, it's feel good, it's cute. It's not the worst white savior movie that there is. And it's also from like 2003. So we're not going to kill me for that being my also have a Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit set that I play on the regular, and I'm the best. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you play Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit with me, you are going to lose. I'm gonna win. Deal with it. But yeah, oh my gosh, that must have been really loud. Harry Potter is the best of the best. And has. So Moana is lovely, lovely, lovely. And then there are about 4 more movies, and these 4 movies are the movies that I will watch over and over again now if I have the opportunity. So the first movie, which I'm actually wearing the t-shirt for, is The Blues Brothers, The Blues Brothers, The Blues Brothers. And I have the t-shirt says St. Helen of the Blessed Shroud Orphanage, 1996. Yeah. So, St. Helen of the Blessed Shroud Orphanage is the orphanage that they're trying to save and grew up in. And the Blues Brothers has a packed cast, wonderful music, great cinematography, action, adventure, humor. It's a great movie, and I actually watched it on a date a couple years ago. Actually, that's not true. I watched it on a date last summer. And we didn't watch the whole movie, but I was trying to show him the movie because it was my favorite movie. And my boyfriend's dad's favorite movie is The Blues Brothers. So that's pretty cool. The next one that I absolutely love, is Deadpool. And Deadpool, you've seen probably. It's hilarious, it's gruesome, doesn't have much plot line. It's just Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds for like 2 hours,